This is News Trail, your daily dose.
It's Wednesday, 5th November 2025. Welcome to News Trail. I am Adetola Kayode. Reactions from across the world have continued to trail United States' designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. The European Union says it is in solidarity with Nigeria and has much respect for its sovereignty, distancing itself from external pressures while pledging continued collaboration with the country in peace building, interfaith dialogue, and human rights protection. EU Ambassador to Nigeria and ECOWAS, Gauthier Mignot, stated that the EU stance is guided by its long-standing partnership with Nigeria rather than the views of other nations. However, the People's Republic of China strongly criticized the US action against Nigeria, describing it as a flagrant interference in the country's internal affairs. Spokesperson of the Foreign Ministry, Mao Ning, at a news conference in Beijing says China stands firmly with Nigeria in pursuing its own development path and is opposed to the use of religion or human rights as tools for political pressure, rejecting what it described as foreign narratives portraying Nigeria as intolerant. President Bola Tinubu says the Nigerian constitution guarantees freedom of religion, and his administration has maintained open and active engagement with Christian and Muslim leaders alike and continues to address security challenges which affect citizens across faiths and regions. It was a heated, rowdy session during plenary at the House of Representatives over which committee should investigate alleged irregularities in the allocation and management of the Lagos International Trade Fair Complex. The debate, which turned into a brief disagreement, centered on whether the investigation should be handled by the House Committee on Public Assets or the Committee on Commerce. The motion raised by Ademorin Kuye sought a probe into the alleged illegal sale of government assets at the Trade Fair Complex, proposing that the Committee on Public Assets should conduct the investigation. However, the Chairman Committee on Rules and Business, Francis Wave, argued that it should fall under the purview of the Committee on Commerce. His submission sparked a sharp exchange among lawmakers, with members split over which committee had proper jurisdiction. The motion was therefore rejected, following a voice vote by the presiding officer, which could not resolve the argument. In United States, 34-year-old Democratic Socialist Zoran Mamdani has won the mayoral race in New York City, capping a meteoric and unlikely rise from an anonymous state lawmaker to one of the country's most visible Democratic figures. And in Virginia and New Jersey, moderate Democrats Abigail Spanberger, 46, and Mickey Sherrill, 53, won their elections for governor with commanding leads. Mamdani, the Democratic Socialist who spent some of his formative years in South Africa, will be the first Muslim leader in the city's history. In a speech to a crowd of supporters on Tuesday night, he wasted no time in calling out United States President Donald Trump, telling him to turn the volume up. Mamdani told the crowd that New York will be the light in this moment of political darkness. Uganda-born Mamdani will officially take office on January 1, becoming the Big Apple's youngest mayor in more than a century. And that's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember, every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Have a fantastic day.